All right, we're shooting the intro. This is Rob Wrecked episode 2.
Episode 2, we got Remove the Yolk. It's a puzzle with a coin in the back here. You got to get the coin out. Not sure if you crack it, break it, roll it.
We tried everything. Yep. Second one, Escape from Alcatraz. Also a coin removal game. Got the first move. And we got a little special edition for you today.
The 4 steps visible lock. I don't have it here with me right now, but we shot video of it, and that puzzle will blow your mind. It has everything. That has spins and magnets and balls and crazy stuff.
The good stuff, the puzzle stuff.
Yeah. 4 steps visible lock. Check it out.
Back with episode 2 of Rob Wreck.
Rob Wrecked.
Rob Wreck. Do you pronounce the T at the end of that?
I don't know.
Silent T?
What, do you know what nationality the company is?
Nope.
I don't either.
Nope.
Rob Wrecked. Probably not Canadian though.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, today we have, well, we did have 3 puzzles.
We did have 3, we ended up selling out of them.
Sold out of 1.
But we did make a video beforehand, so we'll work that in here.
Yeah. 4 steps visible lock. You won't see that from us right now. You'll see it later. Yep. But we do have Remove the Yolk.
And Escape from Alcatraz.
Yeah.
Do you want that one first?
Sure. Yeah, okay. I'll talk about this. It's level 8.
Remove the Yolk.
From, again, from Rob Wrecked. It's made out of Korean, right?
So it's like a countertop
Yeah,
material?
I looked it up. It's like made by, so it's a material made by DuPont. It's like acrylic or something and some combination of things. They make countertops out of it, so I don't know. It's pretty heavy duty though. It's like some solid stuff. And you said this is in some sort of design competition, right? This one?
Yeah, each of his puzzles, I guess, has been entered into the design competition. I don't know whether this is like the International Puzzle Party that they're doing this at.
Probably is.
It could be. Yep, but this one was in the 2010 design competition.
In Osaka.
In Osaka.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's about all I could figure out.
That's all you could figure out,
You can see that the coin moves. There's a piece in there. I don't know, maybe there's a pin you have to release that allows you to move it all the way out. Because it does look like it comes out that end, right? Like that thing maybe would
come
slide
out
the
that
whole way.
Oh, you're saying bring it back out?
Maybe. Oh, look,
that.
The coin
you go.
does line up there.
We did move it out.
So then I'm going to guess you have to line up the coin here, right? And the coin's going to fall out.
You think that's what it's going to come out this way?
I imagine. Like, I don't think that's a trick. So.
I wonder if it just goes back on its own. Okay. Let's try what we were doing before then.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Yeah, I have no ideas. Okay, no. Yep. Well, actually, one more thing. So what if it was something like this, where like it rolls and that like moves the pin out of the way, and then...
And then you push the slot? Which way do you want to go?
Oh, I did hear something drop. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys could hear that on camera. So there's definitely...
There's a pin or something moving.
There's definitely something. I wonder, like, because it's round or oval, if it's like something where you have to roll it and then like move it. Maybe I'm wrong. Huh. Interesting though. Either way. Yeah, that's Remove the Yolk. It is, what level is it? 8?
Level 8. Both of them are level 8, yeah.
So, remove the yolk.
Remove the yolk.
So, puzzle
Escape
2.
from Alcatraz.
Escape from Alcatraz.
Pretty cool looking puzzle. Same thing, remove the coin. Did figure out the first move.
Down.
But once it gets there, there's a... Oh, no, it just changed.
Now you said
okay, so if I flip this upside down, there's got to be a pin that dropped.
Oh, it moves up too. So Tony was playing with this before, and he moved it down, and then couldn't get it back up.
So there's got to be... There.
There you go.
So the pin comes in when it's like this.
Okay. So now... There you go.
Okay, so the pin is in the side here.
Maybe.
Well, it's got to be. Right, this is locked. That's unlocked.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, you're right. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we got that far.
So what is this? This is also a level 8. Not made out of the same stuff though as Remove the Yolk. This is made out of something called Trespa.
Trespa, the same stuff the other ones were made out of from
like
the first episode.
This is pressed wood of some kind?
Well, this is like, yeah, I guess this is more of the raw, and then this is kind of the finished.
Right.
Looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit different looks on them.
And this was also in a design competition.
2013.
See, now it's locked.
There.
It's
yeah.
unlocked.
The pin's over here.
Yeah, you're right. It's definitely something holding it when you. You think there's multiple pins though?
Gotta be.
So, yeah, there's still when you hold it. See, I'm holding that pin in. There's still
That's
something
not
moving.
just the coin moving.
Let's see here. I'll hold it. I'll hold it.
Oh, there you go.
There's another pin of some kind moving in there.
Here's the other thing though. So if there's a second pin in this, do you think there's a magnet in it too? And that it would come out of here? There's just a magnet holding it down that you have to get to?
Maybe. That'd be pretty sweet. It's just because something definitely is holding that coin in that's not letting it out.
Because if there's a pin in this side, I was just thinking if there's like something in there that'll release a magnet off of it and let it drop out.
Huh.
That's the only otherwise it just comes out the bottom, right?
Yeah. I think that's what's going to happen on this puzzle. I think you're going to pull it out the bottom.
You think so?
I think so. I do think so. You might be right though with the magnet in the top. It could be.
It looks real close, man.
My guess is that it comes out the bottom, but I'm not sure. Like you said, I could see magnet because it is being held in by something other because it looks like it should just fall out.
Oh, and it seems like a coin would rotate, but it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it is, and it's €1. Hey. So yeah, that's Escape from Alcatraz and Remove the Yolk. Now, like we said, there's a third puzzle. It's called the 4 Steps Visible Lock. So I sat down with, Chuck. I don't think you'll actually see him in the video, but we play around with the 4 Steps Visible Lock. We do solve it, and it was amazing. Honestly, that puzzle was so good. Not crazy hard. It's a level 7, so it's like, I feel like 7s are kind of our doable range, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so we solved it. It takes a little bit of time. We did play with it off camera and kind of get it. So I'm more like just walking you through the solution. But that 4 Steps Visible Lock was so good and really well thought out. There's like a whole bunch of different like steps you got to do, moving balls. There's actually, there's a few different moves. So it's like not just, you know what, some of these are like, you just got to do the same thing over and over. You're moving a ball through some of these. This one had like balls and magnets and spins and craziness. So super good. We'll cut to that right now. The 4 Steps Visible Lock from Rob Reck. This is the 4 Steps Visible Lock. This puzzle will blow your mind. It's got so many different things to it. It's a level 9 and it's from Rob Reck. So it's super sweet. It's so cool. I really want to show you guys the solution. So let's start. I'm gonna walk you through it and kind of show you some of the problems that you come across. So let's play with it here. So now you got to get this €1 coin out of the box, and so there is this clear acrylic that moves inside there. So the coin's set into that. And you got to get the coin to this acrylic hole here. So that one is kind of up top, and this is the piece that moves there, the coin's sitting in. Now there's this little ball bearing there. It's this L shape in the acrylic, and it can move up and down that L shape or inside the wooden maze underneath. Same thing with this one here. There's a L shape cut into the acrylic. That ball can move inside that L shape or inside the little maze cut underneath. And then there's these 2 balls here that are just sitting inside the acrylic and wood, and they have no like path in the acrylic like that. So now the first thing you come across is like you're trying to make the first move, right? And you're like I can't do anything. You literally can't move anything other than that. And then you realize that right up top here, there's a little pin coming out of the wood into the acrylic. And same thing over here, there's another pin. And so they're both opposite directions there. And so you try to move one and the other one falls in. Same thing on the other side. You move the other one and it falls in. So you're like, what do? Well, you take it over to the table and you do a spin, and that allows you to move outside of where the pins are. So you can see the little hole there on the side where the pin sat in. Same thing on that side. So that then you're moving into this ball here. So there's this ball right there in that L shape. I'm going to move the ball up. I'm going to move the piece over, and then I've got that ball into the top part there, and that's where I want it. So next, these balls are stopping my acrylic from moving over. So what you got to do is you got to get one ball. Oh, let's try to show this. Get one ball in. Right. Why is that? Hold on. Oh, maybe I'm doing the wrong one. Because, oh, my pins fell back in. That's the problem. So let's pull those out again. There we go. Okay. So now that the pins are out, so I've got that little ball up top there. I've got the two here. So I'm going to try to get that one in up there. And then I'm going to hold it in and try to move this other one. See if I can get it here. Oh, hold on. That one. There we go. There we go. So now I've got those two balls separated into their pockets. And I've got to move now this ball down into the bottom of that L shape. So move it there and there. And so now it's in the bottom of the L. And I got to keep that other ball up in the top of its L. And then you move it over and, oh, shoot. Okay, now you can't get it out, and you're like, what the heck? I have everything in place. What's even stopping it? You can't, like, there's nothing stopping it. Until you realize, hidden underneath the coin, there is a pin. A gravity pin that you move it like this, jiggle a little bit, and the coin comes out. So, there's and you can see it right there. There's a little pin. That's that white dot, and it runs inside that track up top there. And so when the coin's in, it actually hides the pin. So then you just move everything back, and moving it back is actually fairly easy, I think, on this one. You just kind of move everything back into place. You get that ball into the top L, and then you want, oh, oops. So get that one to the top L, and that one into the bottom of its L, those two, and then move the two pins back in place. So that's the 4-step visible lock from Robrecht. Super cool puzzle. Like I said, it has a little bit of everything in it. Pins moving around, spins, balls, coins. What more could you want in a puzzle than the 4-step visible lock? So I hope you enjoyed that 4 steps visible lock video. That's kind of the end of our episode there, and we will jump into our recommendations of other stuff happening on social media, the internet, puzzle related. So first, I want to jump into something from a guy on Facebook. His name is Rick Lax. You've probably heard of Rick Lax before. He has a massive following. Chances are, if you're watching our video, you've seen his stuff. So he does on Facebook. So check out his Facebook page. His name is Ricklax. So Lax is spelled a little differently. But he does something on puzzle locks. So he has a bunch of the Puzzle Master puzzle locks, and he walks you through probably like 6 or 7 of them and solves them all really quick, kind of shows you the solutions to them. Some of them are easy, some of them are hard. Really cool video though. I enjoyed watching it, and just kind of shows you, I don't know, I think it was like 6 or 7 puzzle locks. And so really hard ones, really easy ones. Another one is Puzzle Mad. So there's a guy named Kevin Sadler. I don't know where he's from actually. I think he might be in the UK. Yes, I think he's
gotta be co.uk.
Yeah. So he has a website, a blog. He does puzzle stuff. This guy is like super puzzle nerd extraordinaire. So he knows his stuff, and he has a massive collection of things. So puzzlemad.co.uk is where you can go and just kind of check out some of that. It's a blog. He shares a bit of his thoughts. He also runs a page on Facebook. It's Puzzle Friends, I think.
Puzzle Friends, okay.
Yeah, Puzzle Friends. So if you want to get in some, like, again, it's kind of like a bunch of these puzzle nerd guys that get together and just chat about stuff. Lots of designers on there, so Puzzle Friends. Check that one out too.
Cool.
And you had something from Chris Ramsey.
I watched a Chris Ramsey video. It's the only ones I watch, other than I got kayaking videos and mountain biking videos. So he does, it's called a snow box, and it's actually created by one of his fans. So one of his fans put together a box, 3D printed the whole thing, manufactured it. He said it took him like 3 days to print all of the pieces for it. Wow. And then it takes him 4 hours to actually put all of it together. Wild, man. So crazy. So you start with just this box that's sitting on the table, and like there's no gravity pins, nothing. And then there's like different shapes and tools within the box, and you gotta ultimately open the whole thing.
Does Chris solve it?
He does solve it, yeah. So the guy writes him a note and is just like, this is the first one I've ever made. This is 1 of 100. And like when he solves it, he gets that 1 of 100 little token with it as well. Oh, sick, man. And so he's like a self-discovery thing. You're pulling tools out of it. You're moving different shapes, different blocks all around it. There is a magnetic component to the whole thing. So it's pretty wild to see.
Yeah. Because Mr. Puzzle, he did a user one too recently.
Yeah,
that one was pretty dope too. So
yeah,
that's cool.
Some of these people who just get these one-offs come up with incredible designs, man.
Yeah, if anybody watching our shows wants to send us puzzles you've made, who knows, man? Maybe your puzzle could be made by Puzzle Master here one day. But feel free to send them in. But yeah, that's cool. Really sweet. Yeah. There's another one I actually came across today. It's this guy named Dustin Penner. And he's on YouTube, has a fairly big following of stuff. And he makes stuff out of wood. Actually, one of the funnier ones, he made this like giant spinner. Like the spinner was probably like this.
Oh, that was the out of wood. Yeah,
completely out of wood. Even the ball bearings in it were wood. Like he did metal balls, and he hand makes it all on like machines.
Rolled them on a lathe.
Yeah, and so he does that. He had a secret compartment box, and so he has a bunch of different puzzle boxes he does, but he walks you through the process of making them. And so it's kind of neat. I find those videos of people making stuff kind of therapeutic, right? You watch them create something, and it's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
So Dustin Penner. And the really neat thing is, we're Canadian, Puzzle Master Canadian company. Dustin Penner, Canadian.
Oh, right on, represent, bro.
Out in Alberta. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, the prairies where the money's made.
Absolutely. And then lastly, one of my favorite new guy, I've talked about him before, Optimal Review. He is making videos. He did Trick Bolt number 2 and Cast Cage. So if you like Hanayama, that Cast Cage is a Hanayama puzzle, check that out, Optimal Review. He's on all the socials, so check his stuff out. He is really good and getting better at puzzles. I wouldn't say he's like some puzzle expert, and he kind of says that in his videos, be like, he was, I think the Cast Cage, he solved it fairly fast, or was it Trick Bolt number 2? And he celebrates, like, oh, I'm getting better at puzzles. So kind of fun. Yeah. I enjoy watching someone like struggle through stuff, but learning the whole puzzle industry.
Well, dude, we're trying to make it up to level 8 now, so
yeah,
getting there.
Cool. Well, that's some of the stuff we found on YouTube, Facebook, the internet. Hopefully you guys enjoy some of those. Check them out. And again, thank you for subscribing to our stuff. Tony, where can they go to find more?
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We do all of it.
TikTok.
Like, subscribe. TikTok. We got TikTok.
The website always.
Yeah.
Puzzlemaster.ca. And yeah, you can always on the website subscribe to our newsletter there. Get some of the recent updates on what's going on at Puzzle Master.
If you're into the new stuff, subscribe to that email, man. That stuff moves.
Yeah, it does. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode, and we will see you again next week.